Every year, a giant straw Christmas goat is erected in the town of Gävle, Sweden. And almost every year, someone sets it on fire. It happened again on Sunday night, 2 hours after the town held its official welcome party. Authorities had even set up security cameras and hired 2 guards. But as a spokesman for the Gävle goat explained, one of the guards went to the toilet. Then the perpetrator took advantage of this opportunity. Wow. One website reports the Gävle goat has been installed in the town center for 50 years and has been burned down 35 times. The spokesman laments, "Every year we hope that he is going to stay with us. Sadly, he often turns to fire." The Gävle goat has its own Twitter account. It tweeted on Sunday, "Oh no, such a short amount of time with my friends, but I shall rise from the ashes and see you next year again." That's actually kind of nice. It's
sweet, because you'd think that goat would be, in the burn unit at this point.
He looks on the bright side.
Is it a goat? It looks like a reindeer, but it's a goat.
It's a goat. It's the Gävle goat.
Yeah. So it's actually a satanic symbol. That's what the goat is.
Oh, wait a minute.
Yeah, the goat's on fire. It's kind of like...
Well, he doesn't want to be on fire. That's the problem. See, so you would think a lot of people have their bonfires, and they don't want to have a bonfire. They want to have their nice goat. Yeah.
So there's a guy who puts the goat up every year. And every year he goes to the 2 guys he knows do this, and he says, "Okay, seriously, guys, like, my parents are coming in, don't do this." I'm like, "Oh, okay, totally, we're not going to do it this year. We promise we're not going to do it this year."
It's a giant goat. I think it's more than one guy.
Yeah, well, I don't think really, because I think it's a goat made of sticks. You could probably, one guy could
It's a massive straw goat.
Or one guy goes to the bathroom, and the other guy, the other guard is just like, "I'm just
They should have lit the fire when the guy went to the bathroom. That's when they should have lit the fire.
Well, they had, when I read it, I thought, well, the guy went to they can't let a guard go to the bathroom like that. But then there was another guard. Do you think this was some kind of a setup kind of?
Yeah. I think he wanted roasted goat for dinner. That's what. But who doesn't love that for the holidays?
Look, I think they're starting to enjoy this. I think a little too much.
You think after 50 years and 35 times,
well, look,
now starting to enjoy it?
Enjoy it. Yeah.
He's surrounded by the fence.
In Scandinavia, Swedes, the stereotype, like the joke that Polish people are not the sharpest knives in the drawer, that joke. The joke in Scandinavia is that Swedes are effeminate. So to the extent that you don't associate burning things down with women, maybe these are people who are just trying to seem manly.
Well, it's very manly to burn a goat. I mean,
Swedes are considered effeminate? I didn't know that.
That's the stereotype among Norwegians, Danes, and Swedes.
Oh, yeah. Norwegians hate the Swedes.
I thought the Swedes...
Maybe it's the Norwegians doing the goat thing,
Yes, this is
always a pranker, right? This is the pranky.
You think they're crossing...
You've opened up now?
They're crossing the border to light fire to the
we're going to hear from...
That's what this could be happening, yeah.
Well, it doesn't seem very Scandinavian to, like, do something so interesting.
Well, I won't hear about the effeminate, because that's worse.
But what would you do if they, for instance, if they hired you to, provide security
Well, next year, actually, Diligence does have the contract for the Gävle goat protection. And so our security services group for Diligence, for all your information and security needs, is going to be setting up, we're going to push the perimeter out, harden the perimeter around the Gävle goat.
Yeah.
We'll put personnel out there. We'll also work a drone over there, because it's a limited amount of time. So we'll have the drone flying overhead, and then you'll do some signals intercepts. We'll probably torture a few people, and we'll get to the bottom of this. Yeah. Absolutely.
Didn't they learn? I mean, I think the 3 pigs went through this, didn't they? And they learned that you have to start making it out of
like brick.
Brick.
Yeah, right.
The brick Gävle goat.
It won't catch on fire.
It reminds me of Burning Man. Don't they like that? They burn it? Burning Man.
Only cooler.
But I think Burning Man, that man, doesn't he stay burnt for the whole? Doesn't he burn for the entire? It's at the end. Oh, I thought he burned for months. I wonder how they did it. I thought they had some special.
It's at the end of the ceremony.
Do you notice the goat looks like the Hindenburg with that skeleton? Oh, the goat manatee. Yeah, it's very similar.
All right.
Their own Hindenburg.
It is. It's a nice town.
That was a very intellectual.
But it was
play on words there at the end.
Look at it. Oh, the goat manatee?
Yeah.
That's going to become a word. Yeah. Watch. In about 2 weeks, people are going to be saying it.
But if they burned it down, it was only up for 2 days. And I think that's a story problem there. There's no tension.
Yeah.
They should let it stay up, and so every day people are like, is the boat
still
there? And then it's at the last minute.
See how long they make it. Something tells me it's vandals. There's the people who are doing it.
The actual
vandals from the north.
From the north.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. I think what we should do is, can I suggest, Tom, that we just continue talking about this story?
I can't believe we're still on this story. I keep trying to get to the next story. All right.